Okay, welcome back again. This is part 3 of my Kickstarter bundles from the game Mars Attacks. First off, we'll look at the big machines, starting off at the back here. This is one of the flying saucers. It's not fully assembled, but you can choose what pilots to have in. You've got a pilot in there who hasn't got a helmet. Then you've also got this pilot who does have a helmet. You can choose which weapons you wish to put on. So you've got like a heat ray on here, or if you wish you can have these weapons put on underneath. Then on the back you have to glue 2 of these communication antennas. They just sit on the back there, and it's got a plastic dome. Very, very delicate this, so be careful. There's the pilot. Hopefully if it'll focus, sitting in. Really impressive. And of course I've got 2 of these. There's the other one sitting in the bag there, so I can use the other one with the other weapons and the other pilot. Over here we have the robot. Now it's not made up because you need to glue it all together, but it consists of a base, 2 legs, this middle body part. You've got the torso. If it will focus, there we go, again with the plastic dome on the top. You get a choice of the same 2 pilots. I've got the masked one here, and down here is the unmasked pilot. This is where the arms go, and you get these built into sections. This part of the arm goes in there, and then you've got this bit at the end where you can choose which weapons you want to use. So you've got this one. You've got this weapon. You've got the giant claw. And I know that this one is the heat ray. There are some little miniature marine aliens that work on the robot. And you've got 2 other things. You've got this bit here, which I believe goes on the back of the robot. I'm not sure. I'll have to go online to find out how to put it together. And you've got this part. I think this comes from the model and goes onto one of these weapons, but again I'll have to check on that online. And I've also got a second one in the bag, so I can have them with all 4 weapons. That's why I went for 2. I will show you a picture of it all built up later. Also, we've got a specialist character. This is fights on the side of the humans. This is Blaine. This is Blaine in the book. He's a mercenary. Speaking of mercenaries, we have the Tiger Corps, which is this lot here, which are mercenary type bounty hunters. They fight normally on the side of the heroes. So 10 of these guys. These are really cool looking minis actually, these ones. like a mix between a human and an alien race mixed together. These come with the, I believe, for the expansion books. They're not in. Don't think they're in the main game. So you have to get the expansions to use these guys. Just trying to keep the camera in focus here. Just 3 more to go. There's the human, one of the group. And get a better idea of the detail of the lighter coloured figures. This one looks really cool. I love the look of this guy. And finally, for the tiger core, okay, on to the Martians. We have 2 sets of Martians. This set is the Martian Marines, very similar to the previous video, but the sculpt's a little bit different. There's the plastic helmets. So a slightly different sculpt on these ones from the previous video. They look like a bluey colour on the video, but they're not. They are actually green, as you can see just off to the right hand side there. That's how green they are. Let's get 5 of these guys. So there's only subtle differences between the sculpts of these and the sculpts of the ones on the previous video. I think this guy's the same as the one on the previous video. And finally, for this little batch, is the Stealth Martians. Introducing another new group. These ones, apart from one, have all got helmets on. So they're probably a close quarters type group. Better at hand to hand than they are at fighting and killing things from range. Say they look blue on the camera, but they're not, they are green. And the final one. So I'll just give you a quick look at some of them through the book. So I've just shown you Blaine. I believe somewhere in here there's some of the bounty hunters from the Tiger Corps. There are some more. Here's one of the robots, so you can get some sort of idea of what he looks like when he's built. I don't know if the stealth ones are in this book. Don't think they are. No, it must be in this one then. So a quick look through. There we go. There's the stealth. Well, he does come with a helmet. I'll have to try and find that, but I think mine's missing. And there's the Martian Marines. And just a little picture of the underside of the saucer. So there you go. A few more of the figures in my Kickstarter set. So stay tuned for part 4 for the next batch. Take care.